This review is written by Tsumugi Johnson. You can check out the link to his Twitter profile in the description. The Vita is home to a good few great DRPGs, like Dungeon Travelers 2, Stranger of Sword City, Mary Skelter, and the Demon Gaze duology, among others. Of the wide selection available, Demon Gaze 2 may very well be the best. The genre of DRPG, or to be more specific, first-person, grid-based, dungeon-crawling, turn-based role-playing games, that is a bit of a mouthful, is usually sort of niche. Typically, characters are nothing but shells of statistics to be moulded to perfection, which leaves the player detached and newcomers intimidated. The Demon Gaze duology, and 2 in particular, throws all of this to the wind. The game is filled with fun, interesting and layered characters. It sports a vibrant aesthetic and tells a well-paced story. It offers 5 difficulties for both newcomers and veterans to the genre to enjoy. It took me about 50 hours to complete, Platinum Trophy included. When you start the game, you find yourself in a dungeon with no memories of who or what you are. You bump into another person and together you try to find your way out. You encounter the first demon of many, Little Sister type Pegasus, who's very happy, very happy, to throw enemies of the regime into a furnace. Play your cards well, and you'll get saved by a young lady riding an enormous wyvern, who takes you back to her inn. The first hour it's a tad wild. At the inn, you learn that you're in the company of the Revolutionist Party, an underground organization set to overthrow the tyrannical ruler. Those that have played the first Demon Gaze will see some familiar faces, and they've grown too, but there's also plenty of new ones. Throughout the game, you'll be tearing the populace from the grip of the Overlord, gathering sympathizers, and fun new characters in the process. In proper JRPG fashion, there's plenty of twists and turns to keep you interested. Moreover, the story told is well paced and neatly interwoven into the dungeon exploration. The gameplay is classic DRPG. You move in first-person perspective over a grid through a dungeon. The dungeon design here is great. There's hidden doors, one-way walls and doors, teleportation squares, and even music puzzles. Random encounters and visible in-dungeon battle icons lead to turn-based battles. These are battled out by your party of 5 characters. The party is divided into a front and back line, each with their own tactical advantages. The game offers a lot of freedom in forming your ideal party, and shaping its members into your perfect strategic unit. As a DRPG veteran, there was plenty of fun to be had in playtesting different strategies. Breezing through a boss that earlier destroyed you, just because you put in a different character changing up your tactics, gives a rare sense of accomplishment. After a dungeoning session, you return to the menu-navigated hub, the inn. Here, story sequences will play out, you can buy and sell items, manage your storage, maintain your party members by way of a tame touching minigame, and go on dates that play out as fun, heartwarming and overall charming character building side stories. Be prepared to fall for guys and gals, and hold elaborate, at times internal, dialogues over who's the best boy or girl. It's okay, live a little. The visuals are both great and a little cheap looking. The anime aesthetics is colourful, vibrant and exceptionally well drawn. The portraits, however, are rather still, and the bit of animation there is not to write home about. If that doesn't bother you though, it's a visual feast. On the flip side, if the minimal animation looks dated to you, that may be something to consider. The high quality art direction is especially notable in the character designs. They're unique, varied and memorable. The monsters too range from cute and cuddly, to sexy, and all the way to horrific monsters. Due to this, the aesthetic manages to stand out in the crowd of anime-styled games. The sound design is mostly impeccable. Sure, the sound effects look to be lifted directly off a free sample pack, yet this contrasts with the superb voice acting. Most important scenes are fully voiced, with others only partially voiced. But whenever you get some, the voice acting is a joy. The music's also really nice, with atmospheric and fitting soundtracks for the different dungeons, tunes that match the tone of the story sequences, and a surprisingly jazzy battle theme you'll be humming after you put the Vita down. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed Demon Gaze. The gameplay is polished, the story is nice, the characters charming, the art is distinct and lively, the music and voice acting catchy and emotional. The experience is one to remember. I wholeheartedly recommend everyone to play Demon Gaze 2, but maybe first play the original, just to catch all the fun references. The original is also lovely, but just not as polished to perfection as its sequel. Thanks to Tsumugi Johnson for writing this review. So guys, have you played Demon Gaze 2? And if so, what did you think about it? Leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.